過ぎたばかり Heat waves に迷うのさ君に幸せあげられない思い浮かぶの君ばかり初夏0時過ぎたばかり Heat waves に迷うのさ君に幸せあげられないテレビつけて消さないように僕らのこと考えないように今日のハリウッド笑顔を追え僕らのことまるで遠い幸せに君なるはず僕じゃなきゃ可能なはず道に広がる逃げ道闇の中ではも見えず思い浮かぶの君ばかり初夏0時過ぎたばかり Heat waves に迷うのさ君に幸せあげられない戦えず息できず愛とか言っていたって行くべきなのさ他の誰かふさわしいよそれすらいいけど君もわかるはず泣いてる君壊れそうださよならにも一度だけ思い浮かぶの君ばかり初夏0時過ぎたばかり Heat waves に迷うのさ君に幸せあげられない思い浮かぶの君ばかり初夏0時過ぎたばかり Heat waves に迷うのさ君に幸せあげられない君はどんな夢の中に満たされた笑み浮かべて思い知る自分の無力陰りない君の表情に思い浮かぶの君ばかり初夏0時過ぎたばかり Heat waves に迷うのさ君に幸せあげられない Sometimes all I think about is you Late nights in the middle of June Heat waves been faking me out Can't make you happier now Sometimes all I think about is you Late nights in the middle of June Heat waves been faking me out Can't make you happier now Road shimmer, wiggle in the vision Heat waves, I'm swimming in the mirror Road shimmer, wiggle in the vision Heat waves, I'm swimming in the mirror
Wow. Oh my god. Oh my god. It has been let me turn off this freaking blanket. Which one is it? Yo, I got it. Okay. Anyways, it has been way too long. I finally back. Hello. How's everyone doing? I hope it's good. I really hope it is because I am existing. Oh, I was going to be more spontaneous about this stream, but nope. I am eating lunch yet again. So if you see my head looking this way, that is what I'm doing. I am just eating way too much lunch. But the soup is calling me. Let me shift it over. That didn't change anything. What the heck? Okay. There. Get back on. There you go. So I hope you're all doing fantastically. I noticed offline on the Discord because someone let me know. Cartonic, thank you so much for the resub. That, and thank you for the yeepee along with that. That was fun to see. Oh my goodness, I'm eating a weird miso soup. If you're curious, it is noodly, but I only have a spoon because it's a soup. So this is a challenge. Having to use the side of the spoon like a spork or a knife or something to chop the noodles to be reasonable. Okay. I am now awake and sane. That's the important thing. Okay. So, I'm gonna be off and on eating that. Let me think of a simple game that we can just play. Because, gotta be honest, Power Wash is too intensive if I'm gonna play it, so I can't do Power Wash Simulator today while eating. I mean, if anybody in chat has an idea for a game I could play, go right ahead and suggest it. I could theoretically play Trackmania one-handed while I eat, because I have it installed. Ooh. Yeah, but I don't want to download custom maps. I don't want to do that. That's too annoying. Okay. What's a good one-handed game? I ask for reasons of me needing to eat soup. I'm looking for any type of game. You know, what? Hang on a second. Okay. Oh. Okay, it's asking me to download too many things and I don't know what to do with Trackmania. I was going to try Trackmania, that didn't work. That's what I get for trying to play, like, a 20-year-old game at this point. Okay, Hi Lemmings, do you have a good one-handed game I can play while I eat? Yeah, that's what I just tried to do, but it's like I didn't download all like the files like direct play and stuff like that, and I don't want to break anything with it, so. I mean, I can put on the ducks till it's time, but that'll just be ducks, you know? But I could. I do not have it. Oh, I know what we're playing. I know what we're playing, and I'm so sorry in advance. I know what we're going to play. What? Oh, my camera's off. And my chat's off. And my music's off. the heck? That was cursed. Okay. I'm installing it right now, so it's taking its time. It's one of the best games I've heard of on Steam. Overwhelmingly positive. No, I don't want you to start download. Pause. Nope. Alt enter. Exit full screen. Okay, I'm gonna turn off desktop audio. Just until it loads, because it's being stupid. It's so loud. It's so loud. Can I get it out of full screen and yank the audio down, please? Settings, no full screen. Yo, got it. Okay, there it is. Okay. Minecraft Remastered is really fun. The vibe and music's turning off for now, because I'm gonna do something stupid. I'm sorry. I'm sorry in advance. Okay. So, we are playing the Colonel Sanders dating simulator. Okay. KFC, Kentucky fucking Christ. I sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of my modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. I could stay in that moment forever. Or I could wake up now. Now. My first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Your mind begins to wander. This is so fucking bad. Who will be there? What will I cook? Math. What would I wear? Time begins to fly by, and you find your imagination getting away from you. This is a serious playthrough, so I must take it seriously. I better make sure to arrive prepared for the first day. You bust through your morning checklist. Teeth brushed, hair combed, pits deodorized. Nothing can stop you now. You confidently... I don't know what this is. I'm going in blind, by the way. I just installed it. I confidently grab a biscuit, strut out the door, and head off to class. Just what I need to get my blood flowing. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Why are you saying the full thing each time? Just say the McUniversity. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Good morning, Saisho. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of your lives? Sorry, Miriam's getting the tails treatment. What do you... Hey, yo. Okay, you know what? You know what, Lemmings? You have a point. You have a point. I won't say if it's a good point or a bad point, but you have a point. Actually, I'm... Because I'm sorry, I'm excited, a little nervous, okay, a lot nervous. What's the... It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Classic Miriam. Raised by MasterChef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together, you rescued me from that quicksand box. It's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. I don't know why she's T-posing. She's giving off me energy, to be honest. But with the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day-only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. Sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. What the... For her, should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? Pep talk. Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and had our tarot cards read? The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares I've been trying to forget. I know, she looked spooky. But she was so sweet, and she told you that you were destined for great things. If I remember correctly, this was not made by anybody from Japan. I think this was made by someone from, like, I don't know, like Canada or somewhere in the US. It's very funny. They just have a really good art aesthetic. Remember that card with the fancy-looking tower? And that other card? Featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? I've been waiting for so long to meet the handsome fellow I could call my own! And I'm sure you will soon. In no time we'll be graduating, and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what, maybe everything will be okay after all. If not, at least I have these killer bangs! Can you believe I cut them myself? Yes, I actually can believe that, Miriam. Yep, I can definitely believe it. I cannot believe it. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and the custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. It's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants and she knows it. Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. You leave Saisha's shins alone, they're perfectly normal shins. Ugh, you can't stand Ashley. Her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. We're not going to let you or your really weird insults get to... Across the call, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rocking glutes. What the fuck is this? Van? You rang. never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. What the fuck is this? I can't believe that University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You'd think they'd just hand us our diplomas now. Or maybe hire us on as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. See you later, losers! As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. I hate this kid. The dude thinks it- I'm not even gonna give this dude- I'm not gonna give this dude voice lines. I don't like the juice box. That should do the trick. I love- no. No, you don't. I think you mean thank you? My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. Okay, the dude walks into the building ahead of me. Isn't just me, or is he kind of cute? Miriam? No. Miriam, it's time for you to learn about red flags in a person, okay? It's time to learn about red flags. If a person's pushing against a window instead of a door to open it, that is a red flag, Miriam. Miriam, don't do it. I think it's just you. Who's just the face in the top left? What the heck? Yo, it's Sprinkles, let's go! This is so dumb. This is so dumb. I might quit halfway through, genuinely. This is so dumb. I'm not sure you want dog nuggies, but we could, if there's a chicken in here, we can change that into nuggies. Now, quiet down, everyone, bark, bark. Who's this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL! Please call me Professor Dog Woof. I may be cute and a little fluffy bark, but I still demand respect, Woof. What the fuck is this? No, that's not how the- Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around as a swirl of cherry blossom. This is bullshit. He walks in. Oh my god. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. It's him! Is it my favorite student, Harland? Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles, sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Please, call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be Sweaty Sweats Alive. Maybe we should open the window back there before Faucet Pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Hold on just a second, nobody talks to my friend like that. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class, and what is with all your really weird insults? Besides sensation of sweats, it's not gross, it's beautiful. Look at the shimmer. What the fuck, Miriam? Miriam, stop! Why does this dog both look really young and also 45 years old? Welcome to University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of our culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be blood, there might even be really adorable tiny food. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and complete in the broom-kicking arena. Just then another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professors. Hey guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss Wyatt. Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue, you're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you even sure you're in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my third year in this school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. Oh, Clank, you rascal. I'm pretty sure they took JoJo poses and really traced over them. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. Never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkle's reputation for being smart but tough is well known. Chicken snack. Chicken snack. His favorite. Well, I think there might be some competition for a new star student. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. What the fuck? You see other students eye you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. Oh my god. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room, with only two options remain. That actually is true. Hey, Saisha, there's still a seat here. Seems no one has claimed the seat next to me if you're interested. I'm gonna sit by Miriam because I'm a loner. No, no. I'm going back. I'm going back. I clicked the wrong button, so I had to go back. You move to take your seat by me. I'm so glad to have you near me to support me through this class. Of course, you're my best friend. Who else would I sit by? Colonel Sanders has such a magnetic personality, and there's a seat open right next to him. If you had sat there, you might have gotten to know him a little better. I'd never sacrifice our friendship. Besides, I'm sure I'll get a chance to talk to him later in the semester. I've got 3 whole days. That's like a lifetime. Actually, I think I can. Think fast, time for a pop quiz. Yay, a quiz about me. Forest is to tree as chicken is to feather. What's the most efficient in eating utensil ever created? A spork. What food is best for a broken heart? Camel. Is Sprinkles a good boy? He is best boy. Wow, be honest, did I cheat? No. I know we just met, but I have to confess, I think you have a beautiful brain. Hot diggity, Sideshow, you just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. Oh my god. I have your attention, students. I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch. I'm gonna... Do you smell that? That must be your lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention about lunch? Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But I... Shush! Lunch. She said shush. In honor of the new semester, I prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. He already is very talented, but what are the rumors true? Is this? It's KFC fried chicken. Piled higher, huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken. What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble, as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. His arms are massive. Oh my god, his biceps are wider than his neck. What the fuck? Oh my god. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. That's all I'll say about that. What, you think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw, nah, my dude, nah. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of these ingredients is poison. Got him. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what a zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just like writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. What the fuck is this game? What the fuck is this? Oh, please. Well, Van to man, if you don't want any. I'll take his... Whoa, hold on. I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now, there's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. What the fuck is this? Yes. It doesn't it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter like what like what gender you are, or like what gender you identify as. It is always gay to look at Colonel Sanders. Because a drumstick is the best form of fried chicken, and I will go down with that. I will swim towards the light and die. There is no Scisho now, there's only herbs and spices. The Myriad tries to revive you, she cannot. Game over! No, I killed myself. Try again. Oh my god, it actually just... The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy! Alone with all the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man, for a flavor, are they the same? Ayo! After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. They approach Colonel Sanders. He smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second? Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? How bold to come out and ask. That is true. That is probably true. Food Wars was fun to watch, but the moment every single person started having very NSFW interactions, whenever it was just people, like, you know, eating, I didn't like that. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. Just you and me here are talking, I can keep it secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? This semester's only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel. Shouldn't learning be fun? You've got moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, then he leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient. But you can't tell. I use beep. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Beep. Wow. I would have never guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. Sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. I really enjoyed his food. Now you've got his attention. Flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery. It was perfect. Wait, which challenge was it? Which challenge was that one complete? It said it... Oh, that's just the community challenge. Okay. I swear I thought it said it was complete. I was confused, but technically it hit like 10,000, which I'm going to do no matter what by that point. Oh my god, I just realized the icon for this game's a fucking chicken leg in my fucking taskbar. What the hell? Why? Why? Okay. I was getting a good slurp of noodles. I appreciate the compliment, Sasho. I'm sure you'll be a big success. What do you mean? I'm actually curious about what you mean. I've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. You stepped into the massive cooking arena. We're playing the Colonel Sanders dating simulator, Coralie. That is what we're doing today. We're playing I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating simulator. Oh, wow. That's crazy. I don't know why Twitch did that. I step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Look at this place, it's magnificent! Finally, we get to show our stuff! Wait a second, oh no, we have to show our stuff, what if I totally blow it? You're not gonna blow anything, except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans. You're going to earn your signature adorable tiny food creation. Welcome students to Cooking Arena. Hi Sprinkles. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Hey Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team of two? That is me and you, if it wasn't clear. Want to be my partner?
Aww.
Sure, Saish, I'll prepare a station. I'll use a partner. Miriam is left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice. Beep boop. I'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. So true. You wanna ask to be Miriam's partner? Clank. Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today. Pop looks 8. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. Warp, warp, warp. Hold on there, fella, we don't even know the assignment yet. Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. Bzz. Tissue, I hardly know you. Clank judders and a panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. Looks like you two will be fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two. For today's lesson, we're gonna keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. This is a KFC game? That's correct. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes? And gravy. Why is that popping up? I don't know why Steam's popping. Oh well. Couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Like this? Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Ah, look like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business, Ashley. Sanders' heart is my business. You'd better keep your fingers off my man. Did someone call for me? Hey, Van Van. No, geez, Van Van. I'm over here crushing Saisha's dreams. You're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That's the deal, remember? Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Oh, howdy there, Ashley, Van Van. Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no. It looks like Saisha was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Doubt it. Don't be rude, Van Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows we fit together like a thigh and a drumstick? It just makes sense. Nothing about this makes sense, but one thing is clear, she's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. What the fuck is this? What is this? I need help. Okay. Ashley is going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to Colonel Sanders, punk of punks in your time of need. Turn to Miriam. Turn to Miriam, and as soon as you find her, she senses it and looks back. This girl's friend in need radar is second to none. She immediately comes running over. Is somebody done? I actually think that Ashley and Van Van were just leaving. Wait, no, that was me. Whoops. Leaving you in the dust. B&B, my skills as a chef, perhaps, but stepping away from this competition, you're sorely mistaken. Miriam, you're a loyal friend, but Saisho is my partner for today's activity. You look for Sprinkles and hopes he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Those cute corgis in their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture, with plenty of butter and cream for flavors. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which extends a which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished dish. I don't know why it's so intense, Coraline. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out, grab a hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift up a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the spork full of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. What the fuck is this? Van Van, do something, Scooping up a fingerful, Van Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on right there, Saisha. We do not waste food in the room cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. You throw one more spoonful, you both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Can I have potatoes, face? Van Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes with gravy. That in just a few minutes I've prepared a full meal. Feast upon my speciality. braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce, plated on a battle axe blade forged by my supreme chef ancestors. You've ignored me for too long. That is I will have first bite. The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of its signature dish right off the plate. No, don't. Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. Too late, it has been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. It killed him. Everyone step back, don't take another bite. When you look back at the plate, the rest of it's gone. You notice the tentacle being slurped in the Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain for just a moment, then it's almost immediately back to his oblivious self. Oopsie. Tastes like poison. The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are as motionless as statues. The bell rings, disrupting the moment, snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. Hello, I just turned into a ghost. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student all this nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. Sorry you had to go through that. Please let me walk you home. What? Like, for real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know, they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him, in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders. Yes, Aisha. There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I have been working toward that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting. Also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all our hearts, that our soul may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. No, hey, no, you. Shut up, I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him, we're talking about me. I'm the hero. The Spork Monster is here to fight a hero. I think I left the fridge door open later, nerds. How dare you threaten me just as letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotion level. Be afraid, be very afraid, because of me I'm a monster. See? Is he rhyming on purpose, or is that just a coincidence? Before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do? Attack! You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with love. Does 1 damage. It just got real. That attack really upset Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at me. I take 1 damage. I will attack again. Cook with love. Spork Monster won't forget this. It's really feeling threatened by my attack. Focuses their mashed mind and draws their energy in from Mother itself. The 11s. I don't know what fever dream this is. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Attack! Which attack will I use? Cook with love. Does 1 damage. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. Defend. Trepidation. I'm not cut out for this. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares for its ultimate attack, Rounded Edge. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Pop High Power Pinch. Pop High Power Pinch deals 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. Spare this wretched beast. You manage to tamp down your disgust at the sight of this gnarly beast long enough to realize that he's still a living creature with a pure soul who deserves your pity, not my wrath. Begone, beast. Don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. I won't forget, and I certainly won't be back, like you said. The spork monster scuttles off into the night. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name having signed it out is Borko. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding a mysterious book in your hands. As you come down for your battle buzz, you realize your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you're tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. Zzz. That is very true. I have to say, this would also be a better anime than Food Wars, not gonna lie. I think it should be. KFC should fund it. This would be a great anime. Then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? Probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. Meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the spork monster, she launches into a story of her own. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might like him? Like? I know it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Like him. We got talking after class. He's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in high school? No, but that does make complete sense. Yeah, he was so popular that he was voted prom king at a school he didn't even go to, and he was also the convertible that he himself rode in at the homecoming parade. I'm thinking maybe something got lost in the pressure cooker language translation there. Either way, maybe... Gary Stew, very true. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student to attend University Cookie School Academy for learning, you're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday. Haha, sure you did, you're great, why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool, you are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? So this summer while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices, secret spices. This man even gave me some to show what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. It was so nice. He even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with him, I got this very strange feeling came over me, and the flavors like anything I ever tasted. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever, anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking. If you stayed in touch, you know, like pen pals, everybody would love to know about more of these spices. I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe, and besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone. Please, please, please! Fake ingredient. I can't betray Colonel Sanders. It was Eye of Newt. I know, it sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do? Eye of Newt, wow! Her eyes light up, imagining such a thing. You figure that you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Bree can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting. Secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school on a pony. Run to him. Surely he'll sweep you up onto the back of his stallion and you'll ride away together. That'll show you it. Oh, Colonel, my Colonel! Kicked me directly in the face. Knocks me out cold. I see a vision. Ooh, Saisho, I'm here to deliver you a message. Not this guy. It is important that you remember this exactly as I say it. If you forget, the world could end, so you know it's serious. I have been trapped in a realm beyond, but a great prophecy relies on my return. Only you can save me. All you need to do is repeat my name 3 times. That name is... Before you can continue, you're suddenly awake. Aw, jeez. He roused you back to life with a satchel of secret spices, or is that just his natural seasoned musk? What the fuck? No! No, I don't like how they're describing stuff. Maybe he shouldn't be riding a horse to school, and maybe you shouldn't be running up to animals you don't know. It's hard to say who's in the wrong here. One thing is for sure, that Colonel Sanders is pretty dreamy. That horse has beautiful shoes. I could really feel how smooth and sturdy they were when they were pressing into my face. That's nice to hear. No one truly appreciates good craftsmanship anymore. With that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you see your 2 rivals, Ashley and Van Van. They're doing something bad. By the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad, like counterfeiting recipes bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad. You try to get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulder, but he sees me coming. Whoa there, little one, I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Why don't you, make a bee and mind your own wax, honey? You immediately dress the rivals down for their immature behavior. Culinary school is to be respected. This kind of nonsense is a waste of everyone's time. Now you've upset them. Oh, and you're like Emperor of Cooking, are you? You make the rules? I'm not sure you'd know a good meal if it ate you. Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache. And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. Then we get a look at what they were hiding. You instantly recognize it. It's a book, just like the one you found after your encounter with the spork monster. That's the same book I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom, and its contents are secret. Notice that they haven't just been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall. They're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. We're playing, hee hee. Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Beep beep. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Bzz, womp. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer. Womp womp. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely you must know that this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourself. Save it for the arena. Or, at least, or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Oh my goodness. Okay. Getting another bite of soup. Something has him in a trance. The scent left on you from Colonel Sanders. Sprinkles jumps on you and licks your face. Down, boy, down. Off toppin'. That command shouted by Colonel Sanders has snapped Sprinkles out of his trance. I wonder what's up with that. Sorry, I got a little carried away. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of... Shoot. Can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders. Dog biscuit. I never even got to taste it. Is this the end? Borko, what are you doing here? It's not your time, my friend. Your act of kindness has not been forgotten. You watch as your apron magically repairs itself. You won't have to live in embarrassment anymore. Thank you, my friend, wherever you are. My friend, ooh. This guy again? I'm here to give you an important message, ooh. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... Cough, cough. I was saying to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is... Cough, cough. Sorry, I think I still got some spice in my throat. It's fine, I'll work through. Cough. To fulfill the prophecy, you must feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Aw, man. You'll make mistakes, I'm sure I'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. I eat the last pepper. I just made a fruit go extinct. Oh my god. Today's lunch will be prepared by a timed competitive cook-off. What if the actress of these two is off the charts? Stop wasting everyone's time. Is everything a competition with you two? Yes. Yes. Well, not with me. I'm on a personal journey to learn to love. To learn to love? Sure, why not? But definitely not to constantly battle. Yeah, stop getting your genres crossed. Don't you have some portable monsters to capture or something? I need to eat if I'm going to have the energy to sustain my education and pursue my dreams of being a master chef. How are any of us supposed to get anywhere for constantly fending off challenges from every know-it-all with an apron? Besides, I already brought my own lunch, Saisho, you should have it. It will give you the energy you need to succeed. What the fuck? Why is it so tiny? You know what? I've learned enough for today. Let's battle. Now, students, please settle down. This lunchroom has a sporting guard. Timer ready. That's what I'm talking about. Aru! I stand corrected. It's about what you get. My bestie can best the best of them. Best believe it. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure. Now's my chance to shine. I will defeat you myself. You had his chicken, and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day one. You're feeling like you can really impress him again here. Time to boil some water for the potatoes. I think that's his timer I'm telling you will be forced to pick randomly. 100C. Okay. I'm just confused by this entire ordeal. I'm like in silence, just appalled over this. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. Fine, can you just leave me alone? I'm a loser, not fit to fill your fire. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is a part of life, not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well then, think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you enrolled in culinary school. Well, handsome, sure, I was born that way. But I've walked other paths and arrived at it. What the fuck is this? I don't understand anything anymore. Failed as a lawyer, passionate about livestock, failed as a mule handler. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give. Colonel Sanders changed his focus. You can see something at night inside of him. A burning passion. One has to remember every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure. It's honest. Something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. Create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yay. Orko? It is I know I said I wouldn't be back after the whole fight to the death thing, but maybe you don't really want to see me anymore, but just wanted to say that I was wrong to attack you and I apologize. I know what it's like having to always look over your shoulder. Monster problems, am I right? Aw, thanks, Borko. I'm glad there are no hard feelings. Getting jumped by a giant creature in the dark of night can really rile a person up. I also want to apologize for the way I switched right into attack mode. I know that you're strong and this cooking school can put a person under a lot of stress. I actually used to go to this school. I wasn't always a spork monster, you see. I don't believe that you were human once? Well, no, I was a golden retriever, but I was still a student until one day some mean kids with a magic spell book cast a dark enchant on me and I was forever transformed. Magic spell. Precisely, I had to procure a copy for myself, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. You're a powerful chef, and it shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic, though you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile, I think. If you need me, don't fear, I will be there. Sounds like there are some bad guys in the kitchen of life, sliced together I am sure we can defeat them. Back to my hideaway and we can discuss. He has a chicken statue? What the fuck? It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there is something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. It's meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy. Both, perhaps. Present to you my original coleslaw. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' Lux Hideaway. Magnificent. Together you chow down the creamy slaw, till just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so I can admire its taste later and think back on its moment. Could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. Realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. I gaze out the window at the vast lake and the mountain range beyond. A ghost of student pops up. Are you thinking about heading out into the world on a quest to avenge my death? Wait, what? I never even learned your name. Why would I avenge you? Can't you send me in the middle of something? Open your window to crack. The ghost of student is swept out with the breeze. Rip. And chicken be prepared sashimi style. That's Colonel Sanders himself as a kid. Colonel Sanders and what's he doing there? It does look good. Oh crap, the jacket. Forgot to take it off. I think I've developed feelings for you, Colonel. I might be developing feelings for you too, but I'm concerned I can't let anything get in the way of my dreams. Colonel? Yes, Seisha? I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right, we should take things slow. You talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. Dream sequence. Zzz. What the fuck is this? You awake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Today is a day that could change the rest of your life. Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. It's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast and your mouth waters at the sight of it. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. It's meticulous. Taste Colonel Sanders' food and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. So would you say that we're the perfect match? How presumptuous. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? You know, I think we might make a great team. A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window. With the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner, could he be talking to you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome an emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears, unable to speak. The only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. Still one more day of school right now. University Cooking School Academy for Learning waits for no one. Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it. I couldn't find you. I can't believe that something had happened to you. Okay, I was just... Now it turns out you're fine. I can finally get up to speed on the saga of Miriam. Sure, but you will not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date. I think I can believe that. That's why I've been partnered up with Clank. He asked me to go out with him. Of course, I told him you better keep your dials turned to polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me. I said, yeah, sure, I can get to know a little metallic guy. Long story short, he's skydiving with his friends, but things quickly spiraled out of control. Skydiving? And now I'm not really sure where we stand. You don't give Miriam time to tell her whole story, however, bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. I went on a date too, back to Colonel Sanders' house where I spent the night with him. You what? Nothing happened, but the emotional connection was wowzers. Together with your bestie, you feel like you could do anything. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You can tell from a distance they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp that fact, because you know he's Pop. Oh, it's great, I'll order you up one right away. You can get your swirly dip too. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest person at this school. Here's that horse that Colonel Sanders rides this school, but who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature? You've got some nerve, Saisho, suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse. Now you're twisting my words and I won't have it. You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince with pain. Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that, might as well just give up. I'll never give up, ever. Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things are close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Saisho, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon. Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard. Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What is he doing complimenting her? What about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. That's a lot of words to say. It was bland. Excuse me, Saisho. I'm more than capable enough to speak for myself. Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel? Always interested in discussing a fine art of fine foods. See you inside, Saisho. Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for what you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. Whoa, it's that book. It looks like bad news. Just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in that magic stuff. A grimoire, like a book of spells. I don't know who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful. I can think of one surefire way to find out. Okay, fine, it is district. Sprinkles is already in the room, waiting for the students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement. I want you all to know, I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you, it's nothing to be afraid of. When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange squirrel perched on the cherry tree outside. Sprinkles turns feral and runs to the window of the classroom. He begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside. Terrence, I told you never to come back here, Terrence. I will destroy you, Terrence. Sprinkles is barking ferociously, drool flying off his face. Squirrel looks over, but he doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence? You better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again. After Sprinkles is satisfied that his presence has been felt by not only Terrence but any other squirrel in hearing distance, he returns to his professorial tone. I apologize for the outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Saisho, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see, before you can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class. I told you save it for after class. You think I wanted to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger? Miriam and Clank appear to be arguing, but you still haven't learned to speak Clank's language of mechanical noises. What the fuck is this? But no, you had to shove off to your cool kid friends, Jeff and Joan, J&J forever. Watch us form a triangle in midair as we descend. Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know? Psst, psst. Yeah, well, it doesn't make it a great day. Brr. And take Jeff and Joe with you. You can hold on hands as you pedal down the mountain or off a cliff for all I care. Sad beat. No amount of seasoning is going to make me want to eat that clay. In terms of deep fried footwear, I guess it looks okay. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school. Well, that was unfortunate. But we mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead, the final competition showdown challenge exam. I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena. Hey Miriam, are you okay? Okay, I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could I be embarrassing in class like that in front of everyone? Your tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy. I know that you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're gonna cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way. You're not gonna saddle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me. Of course not, well, maybe sort of, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it, and a ranch big enough for both of us and whoever else we want to bring along. It's not Pop or Clank or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first to someone to show a little interest anyhow. I should really review my menu for today. I'm going to make a very special soup. And I bet that Professor Dog is gonna love it up. While you were pep talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch, but that's okay because you had a better idea of how to spend the time before your exam. My cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious. Okay, you got me. I think a little bit more than visualizing. I know, my nose can smell pot pie from 400 yards. You knew it was a pot pie just from the smell? Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with an all-butter crust. And my nose is telling me something else. Oh no, is it burning? No, I can smell it's made with a heaping helping of TLC. But it'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out. Wow. The best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking and I could eat this all day. No time left. The final showdown's about to begin. Cook with everything you got. Mac and cheese plus the pot pie I've been practicing are just the dishes that'll push you over the edge to victory. Meanwhile, both Van and Ashley are preparing wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big, going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 urban spices. He's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His original recipe, fried chicken. The intensity in the room starts at a full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Egg wash. Miriam furiously injects ingredients into an itty-bitty pot of broth. Best friend Blaster. Baster Blaster. Van flexes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin. Let's rock and roll. Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed. Shallow personality spatula. Even Clink gets in on it. 5-dial pressure point chicken cooking technique. Leon and Clink learned to speak English. Singularity, it's the singularity, as was foretold. We mustn't let it happen, or the appliance uprising will take us all. Self-destruct. Van quickly unplugs Clink and rolls him out the back door of the arena. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spell book out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide? But a book your own, and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic? Do it the hard way. Who needs magic when you've got passion? Going to do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen the win on your own terms, and he gives you a subtle wink from across the room. I believe in you, Saisha. Miriam notices too. I've always believed in you, Saisha, since we were little kids, because I'm your best friend forever. You turn to notice that Miriam is at your station, cheering for you. Miriam, what about your dish? If you're here cheering, who's cooking? Tiny food, short cook time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you. Well, that's sweet, but Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles. It's the secret ingredient. However, she doesn't know that you lied and the ingredient was made up. And where in the world did she get Eye of Newt from? Boiling pot explodes, bubbling into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals for you. It is I, Steve, the spork monster. Steve, what happened to Borko? You're not here to battle me, are you? We spork monsters are many. I think Borko had the day off, but you have conjured Steve, and I hate the battle, so I'd say you're doing pretty alright. Oh, hey, you're in the middle of cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids, your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out? Sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? Steve, the spork monster, notices you got the grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station. I see what you're up to. Crisscross some magical items and accidentally summon me, huh? Guessed it, sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing me some fresh noodles in a pot of salted water? I'd love to. I've always wanted to be a top chef, actually. You know, when I was just a little spork pup back in the old country. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on this competition. I understand. It's kind of like that time in Monster School I'd fallen asleep. Never mind. I'll tell you later. Good luck. I can do this. My hair turns mac and cheese orange as My hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through my body. Heart is pure, my hands are steady, my taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for. Yes, Saisho, you're the chosen one, you will avenge me. Interrupted my inspired monologue, sorry. Heart is pure. I've been watching you today, I must say I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. I'm here to help. Following the rules has never really been my thing. I follow my heart. What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've laid your eyes on. Besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts. Are you suggesting we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union? Time's up, students. Seems we're missing some students. Pop, clank. From off screen, you hear a pure and innocent giggle that can only come from one student. Hehe, I'm flying. It sounds like it's coming from that broom closet over there. Miriam, would you mind? It's closet. You see Pop hanging on a broom hook by the elastic of his underpants. Pop, get down from there right now. Let me guess, did Van Van have something to do with this? When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse? I thought wedgie was a salad. Looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook anything. I can't feel my legs. May I be excused? Sure. You kids and your pranks. I must say it's not the worst prank in UCSAL history. But it's not exact yearbook material. Wait a second. Pranks. Blank, where did that pressure cooker roll off to? You wait to hear a signature word beep or other onomatopoeia, but there is none. Well, we must have gotten unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that out later. It leaves only 4 remaining students. Please collect your final products. Miriam, please step forward. Now describe your dish. I made tender udon noodles and savory soup. My word, it's so delicate. Is that a teeny tiny Naruto Maki I spy afloat in its itsy bitsy bowl? Yes, chef. Please call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name. Yes, Sprinkles. It's some green tea made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself. Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink dog tongue dip into the bowl. Sublime. Would anyone else like a taste? Oh, come on, I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy it all by myself. In a flash, and the entire meal's been devoured. It was less than a thimble's worth of soup. A+. Rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured into it as yours. Welcome back, Lemmings. We're nearly at the end of the game. Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug. Thank you, Saisho, for helping me to believe in myself. We went through a couple fight scenes, and this is the final day of the cooking semester, and me and Colonel Sanders have united our dishes. Van, you're up. Now describe your dish. I made uni over smooth egg custard in an accident-hewn urchin shell topped with caviar. Do you skewer one type of urchin with spines from a second different colored type of urchin? Yes, Sprinkles. Bit much, don't you think? That's exactly why I did it. A bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool? Sprinkles leaves in the sniff of the uni, but he can't get his nose close on account of all the spikes. He begins to paw it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around. Woof, woof. Please be gentle with my cuisine. Grr. Finally, Sprinkles goes all in, tongue first, but he can't get past all this needles. He reels back as his tongue is poked and prodded. Ouch, my tongue! Professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting. I can't eat this, it keeps poking my tongue. Disqualified. A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles could make it difficult to eat? Rejected Van Van does not go gentle into the night. Disqualified for glamour. Don't discount simplicity. I have not kissed the Colonel yet, but apparently I'm a thing with the Colonel. This isn't the last you've heard of me. Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for no modes, Sprinkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk. I know, yeah, I'm a dog and I drink milk, get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tone. Next student, Ashley, time to step up. Now describe your dish. I made orange blossom Turkish delight in a light rosewater syrup topped with French meringue, connected by a sugar glass. That actually doesn't sound too bad. Indeed, it's quite delightful. I'd ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it anyway. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece. Don't eat the food out of cooking. Got toast in your ears or something, Sideshow? I told you, it's a display piece. Ashley, I must say it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school. Yeah, which is why I cooked it. And did have an extremely good job cooking it too. I didn't realize that we were having an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to the college eating school for the hungry. Suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted, but don't breathe too hard. You might disrupt the sugar spiral. Food cannot be eaten, it cannot be dodged. You're disqualified. Rage overtakes Ashley, and she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up. You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you. With that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled by trying to be fake nice and liked by everyone. This isn't the last you've heard of me, either. If this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself. And Colonel Sanders, the final cooks, step up together. Agreed, Lemmings. 2 chefs? What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else. Oh, I don't have a good feeling about this. Somewhere in the middle of the room where literal drum roll plays. Just when I thought I'd seen everything in this kitchen, give me this thing. Completely blown me away in my 49 dog years of life. I have never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes this class. You pass, and you pass, and you get a pass. Everyone gathers around and partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality into another dimension. You win. Together, you and Colonel Sanders made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive, even the Van Van and Ashley are drawn back in by its magnetic fragrance. If you gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on, how could they be better than this one? Now that the school year is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return for one last assignment to get their groove on. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of the school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor scene's downright cute and cozy. DJ Dog is in the house! Ow, ow, ow! You knew that Sprinkles was a master chef, and also a world-renowned turntablist. Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Van Van and Ashley tell everyone they've committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were the villains. For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting. No ghosts allowed at graduation. It's clearly written in the school's bylaws. I was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get you to finally notice me. Oh, amusing. And now that everyone is together, it's the Spark Monster. He is totally mellowed out. Everyone, the Spark Monster is no more. From here on out, I prefer that everyone refer to me by my new name, Party Monster. Student tries to finish what he has to say, but everyone is too wrapped up in talking to Spork. Sorry, Party Monster. Dejected student walks off. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love in her cooking, and you know she's gonna do great. Love that outfit on her. Story ends well. You get Spork. A red carpet rolls across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? Poppy arrived late to the dance, but for good reason. A crown? Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean. Oh, now I get it. And we get a new wing on the school, not to mention the honor of educating the son of the Chancellor of such and such. The music at the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparkling and electrical hissing. It's Clank, who has arrived late to the dance. Now that I have graduated, I can reveal my truth. Whoa, he's doing the talking thing. I'm Clank and not of this earth. I'm actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. What? What? I actually feel like I knew it this whole time. Now that I have learned the ways of your kind, I must return. Miriam, will you come with me? I don't know what to say. Besides, no, obviously. I have just begun to learn who I really am. This isn't the time for me to devote my life to figuring out who you are, Clank. You're blown away by Miriam's maturity. It's pretty clear she has managed to surpass you in that regard. I understand, kind of. Humans are weird. Portal opens up and Clank disappears through it. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives. Howdy, classmates. Just like the first day you met him, he's come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not just enough to give them a bucket of chicken. This time it's a full meal. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken and man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. The end? No, it's not the end. As everyone feasts on their delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. Sasha, what are you doing sitting all alone? Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. I wonder, might you tell me, what are the qualities you would expect to find in such a lucky person? Off the top of my head, I don't know, a spicy musk, tidy goatee, and a degree from the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, just to name a few. It truly is my lucky day. Would you dance with me? Yes, I would love to. As you glide across the dance floor, hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you. And once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off, and I'll be so glad to spend it together with you, Saisho. How sweet, we'll work together and play together. Colonel Sanders stopped dead in his tracks. Work together? Well, I think this is something I'll just need to do by myself. Well, who will help you run your restaurants? I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running restaurants is the best path forward? Could it be you found a love connection but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef? Can you live with only half of him? Will you be able to endure sharing him with his other love, the life of an entrepreneur? Suppose I could enroll at a pastry school. I'm sure that you'll find your place eventually. Along the way, you'll have me by your side. The end. So there's alternate endings to this thing? What the fuck? There's alternate endings. No way. What? What the fuck? This is not right. What the fuck? What the fuck is this? Well. Well, guess doing that. That was a trip and a half. What the heck? Okay. So. Okay. So, pretty much, that was a game and a half. I got through it very fast, but there's apparently alternate endings, so I'm gonna look up those. I'm not gonna play it again on stream because we just did a full playthrough of the Colonel Sanders dating sim, and I'm not doing that again. But yeah. There. Okay. I have no clue. I'm probably gonna make a game in the future. I will say, like, that wasn't the worst game I've heard. It was not the worst game. I have played better types of visual novels, though. There have been better ones. It was a very fast plot. I feel like it would have been better if it had about 3 hours of runtime and not this hour of runtime. But yeah. I am... Why did it just reset back to I love you, Colonel Sanders? No, flip back to just chatting. I put you on just chatting. Done. Okay. Yep, it was not too bad. And yeah. I hope you all have a fantabulous day. Like the best day you can think of, because that is deserved. I am going to be existing for the rest of the day, most likely. Sorry for the relatively fast stream, but I am vibing and have other things in terms of errands and stuff to run this afternoon, so I'm gonna do those. And yeah, thanks for sticking with me through this entire game. I did not realize it would be that fast. Anyways, yeah. Hope you all have a fantastic day. And Lemmings, thank you for the channel points to the new outfit. If anybody else has channel points, feel free to put them to the outfit. I'm gonna have to go look up that channel you're getting those emotes from, Lemmings, because they have such a cute character. I want to go look them up soon. I'm probably gonna do that. Hope you all have a fantabulous day. Goodbye. Whoosh. See, it's kind of funny because I didn't